Okay. Horrible!
Okay, let's
What's
go.
up, y'all? This your girl, Coach Napondra, and today I'm going to teach you how to get free from toxic thinking in 5 minutes, okay? Welcome to the 1-800-GET-FREE hotline. So this matters because if your thoughts are off, everything else will follow. And you need to know that everything you do and do not do starts in your mind. It starts here with your thoughts. And so if you're always thinking negative, that's what you can expect to happen in your life, negative things, right? And I'll just say this from the beginning: get from around negative people. If you already struggle with thinking negatively and you're like, you want to change that about yourself, you're definitely going to have to get from around negative people, negative Nancy's. You got to get around the people that you want to be like, right? The word, not the word, listen, I'm about to put something in the word. But people say, show me your friends and I'll show you yourself. Like your friends, your community, they're a reflection of who you are, right? Because you're hanging around them. You must like something about them. You must have something in common with them. You're hanging around them. So show me your friends and you can see a reflection of yourself. So again, that's number one. If you want to change this in any way, shape, or form, you need to go ahead and make preparation to get from around negative thinking people. Again, if your thoughts are off, your life will follow. The definition of toxic thinking is persistent, negative, distorted thought patterns that shape your beliefs and your behavior. These are mental strongholds. They're deeply rooted in patterns of thinking that go against the truth, right? And this negative thinking is bad for your body as well. It gives you headaches. It just makes you feel heavy. You just don't feel good. You just don't feel good. I remember teaching, we had a social emotional curriculum for our pre-K, and we would talk to the 4-year-olds about their emotions, like when they would get really angry. Like we would tell them to pay attention to their body. Like soon they're talking about, they get a headache, the stomach hurts when they get mad, because it's like you're exerting all of this negative energy, right? And it starts to affect you. So we really got to get free from this. This looks like you assuming the worst in every situation. This looks like you constantly think this won't work. I can't do this. Nothing ever changes. It's like it's hard for you to see past what's wrong, right? You got to really, 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 really work, if you even think to work to do this, to see what's good in a situation. And that sucks. That keeps you in a stuck place. Listen, the God that we serve, he is the God of the impossible. You see my shirt, 1-800-GET-FREE. Who the Son sets free is free indeed. So we serve a God of the impossible. That means that there is nothing that he can do, right? So if we believe that, what business do we have thinking so negatively, thinking that our situation will never change, thinking that we will never grow, thinking that it'll never work? What business do we have thinking that, if we believe in the God of the Bible? So this is how you're going to get free. First thing first, you're going to identify the pattern of your negative thinking. What thoughts keep repeating? What is that reoccurring thought that always comes up, that you always have to contend with, or that it just immediately pops up after something happens and it bothers you? Write that down. And then you need to figure out, okay, where does this thought come from? Where does the root of this thought? And then what is the truth about it? Right? Is it that you suck, or do you just need a little bit more practice? Is it that nobody's supporting you, or you just need to be intentional about finding your audience, or creating content that speaks to your audience, right? It's all about your perspective in how you view things. And with this toxic thinking, you're going to have to do a lot of mental work and a lot of in the moment intentionality to start changing the wiring of your brain thought patterns, if that's even a thing. So then after after you confront it, you want to replace it with the truth. So you identify the thought, get the root and where it came from, and then you want to replace it with what's true. And then be consistent in renewing your mind every single day, whether that looks like journaling, whether that looks like doing daily gratitude, like at the end of every day, write down 3 things you're grateful for, whether that looks like praying intentional scriptures about your mind, right? The word says, for the Lord did not give us the spirit of fear, but power, love, and a sound mind. It says, think on those things that are above and not beneath. So maybe those are some scriptures that you need to begin to meditate on. Listen, this is not an instant thing, right? We're in this place where we want everything to be done instantly. We want the change to happen right now. This is not one of those things that's going to happen right now. You're going to have to work, because some of you have generations of negative thought patterns that have to be redirected in order for you to get free, and the next person and the next person and the next person to get free. This is your girl, Coach Naquandra. Thanks for coming to this 1-800-GET-FREE hotline. I'll see you in the next video.